Good morning, my dear students. Hello.
Yes,
Uh, Good morning.
good morning, sir.
Um, After a long time, we are assembled here for the discussion regarding the new subjects of your second year, that is MCO-1 and MCO-3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I have taken only three subjects. One is MCO-1, another one is MCO-4, another one is MCO-6. But today's class is MCO-1 Block 1 regarding the organizational theory and its different aspects of organization. Now I am presenting my slides. Hello everybody, do you see my slides?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
My dear students, myself Dr. Durga Madhav Mahapatra, lecturer in commerce, Fakir Mohan Autonomous College, Baleshwar, and counselor of Indira Gandhi National Open University, New Delhi. In front of you through virtual mode, I am presenting the particular topic MCO-1 Block 1, and the topic for the discussion in the today's class is organizational theory. The in a particular topic, block 1, it contains three units. One is introduction to organization, another one is organization theory, and unit 3 is the organization structure and its effectiveness. My dear student, before starting this topic, I am introducing some of the information as regards to organization. My dear students, there are three types of organizations are there. You are confronted with this organization. One is sole trading organization, another one is partnership form organization, and third one is the company form of organization. And every organization means it's a group of people have some objective is there, some vision is there. Every organization and have some objective, vision, mission, and their stands with some core values. If you talk about the Tata company is good, why it is good? The question is only their core values, and they are the empathy towards people in this pandemic situation. It means my point is here I'm describing that organization only not only the managing the people, but also it leads the how it is performing in near future. But in unit 1, that the topic is introduction to organization. In a introduction to organization, there are several questions on my mind or several inquiry on my mind. Means W's. W's means what W's? What, why, when, how, where, and who. If what means the why the particular organization is formed and what purpose is the organization is formed, when the particular organization, how the people were purpose of fail or success, and how the organization and where it will manage the properly or not, and who are the people having ability to create the excellent organization. In this connection, I am pointed out some of the organizational failure, like as a there is a question of another one is there are different type of organizations are there. If you talk about organization, some organization like as a service organization, economic organization, religious organization, protective organization, and government organization and social organizations are there. If you talk about service organization, there are service means service to mankind. It means that is a public schools, park or zoos or roads. These are related to the service organization. And economic only the mean for the profit. It means the partnership business, sole trading business, or cooperation. Cooperation is not only the focus on profit, but somehow they are focusing the some of the profit, and they are the service behind the in terms of profit in a particular period also. And religious organization, the temple trust is there, and some of the churches are there. They are formed a one religious organization. Now if you talk about protective organization, the police department, military department, fire departments, these are the also protective organization towards the towards people. Another one is government organization. The government organization are generally two types. One is state government, another one is central government. The state governments are formed the different departments to look after the services of the people, and central government also some of the rules and regulation they are forming some of those universities and colleges, some of the departments also, some of the welfare schemes they are introducing for the people. These are the some of the organization you may call as a government organization. Another one is social organization, and we are basically engaged with different social organization, Red Cross, or you may call it as a different clubs, different teams. These are called as a social organization. But the question is here, organization means it is a one type of structured process, or organization means it is a mean for the people interact with some objective. What type of objective? The different organization has a different objective. Supposed to be we are in binding up as a commerce student, we mean to the economic organization, we are meant for the only profit. And organization not only they includes people, they are interacting with each other, and they are abiding some of the interaction with some of the rules and regulations are to be framed out also, and they meet the some of the objectives also, means organizational objective, and they can interact and they can start their they can put their own views in a particular type of organizations. It means my point is, if you talk about some organizations are excellent and some organizations are bad, why this arises? There is a bad or excellent. If you talk about Infosys is performing well, if you talk about TCS is performing well, if you talk about the some of the organizations are merged together to not compete with the cutthroat competition in the present world, in such scenario there is a some type of a skill set is necessary, and that type of skill set means ability to generate trust or faith with each other, and the ability to further perceive for the future trend, and ability to adequate efforts, and that type of skills, that type of perform, that type of changing of nature of task, which is leads a new type of efficient organization, so that the employees are expected to possess some multiple skills should be required. Means my point is, if the organization is a success, that is there is a behind of only employees. Means if the employees are doing their or duties, their task in a right way, right manner, or right approach is necessary, then the skill of baskets is enhanced the excellent organization. Another one is, the question is, what is the meaning of management? If you talk about organization, that is somehow the interlinked with management. Management means getting things done through others, or you may call it as the act of getting things done through people also. There are different theories and have to be focused by the some of the people, like as Rose More, they describe the management means decision making. Means what type of decision making? It means if you planning the particular task, and organizing, and also commanding, coordinating, controlling, or that is called as a forecasting, investigating, and like as a staffing, directing. So these are the some of the theories who they are focusing as regards to the concept of management. Means how they are manage the organization. Now proper planning is necessary, proper coordinating is necessary, proper directing is necessary, proper organizing necessary, and that type of investigational of approach is leads to a particular type of success of an organization. But in a particular organization, you see there are different levels of management are there. If you talk about level, there are three levels of management are there. One is top level, another one is middle level, another one is supervisor level. If you reverse back on back end to top end, then first level management, another one is middle level management, another one is top level management. Always the authority and responsibility were focused on the top level to lower level, and the responsibility will be enacted with the lower level to top level manager, so that I am focusing the duties and responsibility at this type of level is varying from organization to organization. My dear students, listen carefully. The level of management is always different from one organization to another organization. Means how the duties and responsibility were delivered or confronted with the particular type or pass on through this level of management in terms of size, in terms of technology, in terms of culture, or that is called as a, these are the some of the historical based of prevailing in the organization. My dear students, if you talk about top level management or strategic level of management, it means they prepare strategy, they prepare a long term plans, or they can evaluate the performance of each department. I mean, how the particular department will be performed well in near future, and what type of personnel to be selected in terms of top level managers duty. Means the good personnel should be appointed in a particular department, and so the task will be performed in a right way, and that selection of personnel is a necessity, or it is indeed have a duty of a top level manager or strategic level of a manager. Another one is problem solving and the consultation with the subordinate manager. Who are the subordinate manager? If you talk about CEO is a top level manager, or managing director is a top level manager, so middle level manager is a finance manager, marketing manager, HR manager, and production manager. They are looking after their departments, and they performing how the particular their department performing well. It means they make plan, they may analyze the performance, and they may analyze the capability of the persons, and they may enable the departmental policies also, and they may review the daily basis and weekly report. Means what type of how much production will be procured, or how much sales will be enhanced, and why the particular subordinates on production and personal problems are to be encountered, and that type of selection and recruitment of personnel is indeed to have a duty of a middle level manager, or middle level, you may call it as a middle level management. Another management is supervisory management. If you talk about supervisory management, it means there is a lower level manager, just like a worker. So they are the only, we may call it as a pay to wages to them. Means they are short range of operational plan. Means they are only reviewed by the some subordinates also. They can supervise day to day operations also, and that type of management activities are to be ongoing process in the particular organization. Mean top level, middle level, another one is supervisory or lower level of management. Another concept is, if you talk about management, management means it is a only universal truth. What type of universal truth? It means it has an every situation, every organization, every business houses or government or military, there are different type of level of organizations are there, and different areas of business is also different, so that it is a universal in character, or you may call it as it is a purposeful one. Every organization have some purpose, some specific objective, and all activities of the management, some goal oriented, or some core value is there, or you may call it as a, it's some creative process is also there, and some justification is there, justification to achieve the objective. That is the way to attain the main goal oriented activity measured in terms of the particular purposeful way. Another one is it is a integrative forces is there. It means team efforts, team spirit is necessary. And how you have to evaluate the team spirit means together we work and we stand and we have to be effort our make our effort to success in a particular task. That type of physical or resource appearances is necessary in a particular management. Means management is also another point is social process. If you talk about social process, it means it is done by the people, for the people, and through the people. Because without the people, here people means personnel, here people means human resource. Means human resource is a important element of a management, and this is a special character as a social process. And management is also a multidisciplinary or interdisciplinary. It means if you like as a several disciplines like as a engineering, sociology, psychology, economics, and anthropology, every department the human behavioral approach is necessary. Means how they behave properly, and you can draw attention to their behavior, then only you can success, you can get success in near future. Means if you do not find out their behavior properly, then you cannot success the particular organization. So that always in a pandemic situation, some of the companies were more focusing to their well-being of their employees. Well-being means they are more focusing towards their health awareness programs, and they're introducing towards some of the vaccines or some of the way they are presenting in tackle with the pandemic situations. Another one is it is a continuous process, and I have already stated management is a both dynamic, both static, and but here see, we are stated that management is a continuous process, and we can change in action according to the situations also. And management is also a intangible one also. But 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 the question is, in the management is always focuses on different principles, that is called as a, some theories like as a foils theories of a principle, that is 14 principle of foils management. How, what are these 14 principle? Now division of work is necessary, authority and responsibility should be focused on towards the employees also. The management is a discipline, unity of command towards top level to lower level management, and the unit of direction is necessary, and subordinate of individual interest to group interest is necessary, remuneration, centralization, order, and equity. And that these are the initiationness, these are the some of the 14 principles which are related to by the foil. Apart from 14 principles, some objectives the foil has described. What type of objective? Harmony objective means harmony is necessary. Harmony means with a presence of grace, and universality of management is also necessary. Primary objective planning is necessary, and decision exception is necessary. It means power, responsibility, accounting, authority, and that will be well balanced, and well friction, well satisfaction at a level is necessary in a particular type of 14 principles of management of by the foil. Another one is there are different functions of management. If you talk about different functions, there are different main functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, controlling, and communicating, decision making. There are 7 steps are there. Some books are representing their 5 steps. Some other books they are focusing the functions of managers, which includes the 7 steps. Means planning. Planning always focus on vision, mission, goal setting, and goal objective. How the goals are to be achieved through plans, means long-term plans, short-term plans, organizing, how the people were interact with each other, and what type of organizations are there, how they are performing well, staffing, how the recruitment process, proper manpower planning is necessary. Directing means commanding, and communicating, there is a not appearance of a barriers of communication. There is a smoothness of communication is necessary from top level to lower level manager, so that the proper management function can enacted in duration period in the particular organization. My dear student, if you talk about planning, there is a three things I have focused. One is vision, objective, and goal. If you talk about vision means the Ratan Tata has an own vision. It means they have a realistic and the credibility of attractive of position in future organization. And if you there have on some mission means the broad purposes, how the what society expects from the organization, means the mission statement is broad and value driven. Value I am talking about value driven means every organization is formed within the society, and the society as a stakeholder always they look at what the particular company, what the particular organization do for the society. It means if the Tata company is form a one school or college or roads or some of the awareness program, it means they are only focusing towards the corporate social responsibility activities. Another one is goal. Here goal means there is a contribution to fulfillment of mission of the organization. Every organization has an own goal, means some trillion billion dollars of net worth of a particular company, that's called as a fulfillment of its mission of the organization. Another one is objective. If your objective is different from short run objective or long run objective, and it is to achieve the milestones towards the goal, and how the objective will be achieve the particular objective. Now there is some sorts of planning is necessary and some sorts of organizing necessary. Now I am talking about the organizing. If you talk about organizing, it means it is a process and it is a structure. It is allocating of a job in a particular organization, or you may call it as a managerial activities, or you may call it as a size of the group, or you may call it as a grouping of the jobs, or you may call it as each job in the organization different content of job. Means there are different type of subsections, sub actions, sub functions are there to delegating the authority to assign to a manager, and that type of assignment in direction towards the particular type of set of objective in a particular type of organizing question. Another one is staffing. Staffing means already I am studying, train the people, promote the people, and giving human resource planning is necessary. If you talk about directing, that's called to be actual performance subordinates can be guided by the top level manager, and supervising is necessary. And if I am talking about communicating, it is also a process of by the ideas will be transmitted to others also. If you talk about decision making, there is a conscious decision making or alternative achieve is necessary. Or if you talk about controlling, there is a current performance which is achieved, which is guiding towards some predetermined goal. It means you have to prepare the budgets. How you have to prepare the budgets? Some corrective actions are to be undertaken in preparing the particular budgets. It means revised budget and how the 2 periods will be performed. 2 periods means there is you may call it as a quarter period, or you may call it as a first quarter to second quarter performance you can evaluate it. That and in this section there are different role of managers are there. If you talk about role of manager, there are different role of manager. The role of manager is described by the Henry Mintberg. They focusing on 10 roles of the particular manager. 10 roles, and these 10 roles can be clubbed with only 3 broad categories: interpersonal roles, informational roles, and decision roles. If you talk about manager's role, that can be clubbed with the 3 categories: interpersonal, informational role, and decision role. But if you broadly discuss about the 10 roles, under the interpersonal role, he is a figurehead, he is a leader, he is a licensing officer. And if you talk about informational role, he is a recipient of information. He is a disseminator. It means passing information to the subordinates, passing information to the all stakeholders, those who are wants to those who are wants to know about the performance of the company. He is a spokesman. Another one is a decisional role. He is become as an entrepreneur, means that type of designing, that type of innovative ideas to be enforced with the particular managerial skill. And he another one is nature role. He is a disturbance handler, means to look out the strikes, to look out the lockouts, to and labor unrest. That type of activity can be corrective action can be made by the manager. And he is a resource allocator, he is also a negotiator, and various groups of persons are there who can negotiate the particular organization. Means the broader role of a manager has an 10. Another one, it can be clubbed with three types of categories of a role of a manager. Another one is there are different types of organizations are there. We are later on discuss in block 2, 3 also. There are types of organization. It means formal, informal, primary and secondary organizations are there. And some flexibility is there, some not flexibility is not there, and spontaneous is there. Some rigidity organizations are there. Some strict rules and regulations are to be there. These are the some of the types of organization. But if you talk about in today's date of modern organization, you see how the Flipkart is performance, how the Amazon is performing well, and how the technology companies have to be performing in a better situation in hand in duration period of pandemic situation. My dear students, in this competitive world, in this type of stiffer competition, in a particular cutthroat competition, survival and growth is necessary. It is a time to join hand together, means merging, acquisition and takeover. If you take the example of banks, there are several banks have to be merged together. Why they are merging? Only one reason is they are compete with the other giants. And that type of giants organization is now the taking place in the Indian market. So that the one feature of important modern organization is technology. Technology, my dear students, technology means technology is an enabler. Without technology in present day world, we cannot live at all. So there are different type of technology are upcoming, like as a machine learning, like as a artificial intelligence, like as a robotics, like as a drone technology. Through technology, every organization can be enhance their performance and in a better way of doing their position. That is the beauty of this organization. And my dear students, and another one is computer revolution, flexible time, flexi place. In this pandemic situation, you see work from home, WFH, means work from home is a flexible time and flexi place type of attitude is derived by the or some of the organizations. And the product innovation, product differentiation, customer satisfaction and creation of customer value and good ethical doing of business. Good ethical doing of business means there is no need of management, there is no need of mischievous activities, there is no need of involvement of any type of loss doing inherently making loss making units. That type of way of doing is a one modern feature of a organization. And in present day, there are MNCs are there, multinational corporation, they are open their door in Indian market. And how we should tackle? We should tackle with some of the issues like as a competitive gaining importance through cross-cultural issue. It means for example, if you talk about Maruti, the Maruti and Suzuki collaboration is there. and Maruti is an Indian company and Suzuki is a Japanese company. Japanese culture is they are adopting they are mixed with the Indian culture, and that type of cross cultural issues can be encountered and confronted with the getting importance in present day world. That type of technical skill will be enhanced through the merging, and that type of technical skill are to be enhanced through the present situation in a economic benefit of the big bang. I am talking about big bang. It means it is a need of our, it is a need of taken into consideration to know about the how the organization will performing in a better way, better position in a present day world. Another, my dear students, in the unit 2, that topic is organizational theory or organization theory. Once the similar, what is organization? It is just like a explanation, prediction, or influence the behavior of the individuals. We can study the in the behavior of the individuals so that the organization can be performed well. And organization is a group of person. Organization is just one type of relationship. Organization is a one type of process, and through and the organization is some certain objective. Some of the nerves system of the organization is communication. Without proper communication, the organization cannot success. It means we are reducing the barriers of communication, and the basic functions of organization is a continuous process. Relationship is necessary, but in there are different principles of organizations are there. I have already stated what type of principle. Unity of objective. Objective is necessary. Division of work according to their capability, according to their caliber. The duties, authority, responsibility can be divided properly, and according to their specialization, the work can be or the task can be performed in a different way. Another one is definition of job. Means we have to define the job, how the job will be performed well, whether it may be short-term job or long-term job. Means there is a need of evaluating the performance. How we have to evaluate? It means we have to introduce some of the piece rate system, some of the time rate system, some of the bonus plans, and through which we can evaluate their jobs. And there is some of the chains of command or scalar principle is also, and parity of authority and responsibility is necessary, and unit of direction, command, principle, supervision, and communication, flexibility. These are the some of the principles of the organization is there. But these principles can be described in a broader way. What broader way means? Classical theory approach. Another one is non-classical theory approach. If you talk about classical theory, it's based in the year of 1900 to 1950. Within this year, this 50 year, the organization can be performed in a or administered with the different theories, or it is based on some of the principle like the bureaucracy theory, administrative theory, and scientific management theory. If you talk about bureaucracy theory, bureaucracy means, it means the administrator can look out the particular organization. Means if you talk about in our state also, some administrator can look into this department. If you talk about in central government, same administrator can look out the some of the department also. But that bureaucratic theory or bureaucracy theory is developed by Max Weber. He is a German sociologist, and he has developed within the year of 1864 to 1920. They believe that the ideal organization is the only we can divide the system with some of the specialization, or we have to how the efficiency productivity will be judged. Now it can be stressed out by attaining the degree of efficiency. It means we can divide the work, we can hierarchy of the authority, and we can provide some of the rules and regulation to be formed, and interpersonal relationship can be developed. Then only then only there is a one type of relationship they are created. One is superior and subordinate relationship. Superior is there, means the superior boss. There is a called as a bossism system. The superior boss who can look out the form of a department in precision of stability, discipline, and reliability. Another one is they have some characteristics is there. What are the characteristics? As already I am stated, rules and procedure, specialization, well-defined hierarchy, career advancement, and but in this bureaucratic theory by the Weber, Max Weber, he has defined some of the limitations are there, some of the negative points are there. What type of negative point? Because sometimes some bureaucracy may divide the labor into the different specialization, but they are adherent to some of the rules and the regulation, and they are not control the or they are destroy the individual creativity. Suppose my boss is imposing on me to do the particular task, automatically my creativity, my flexibility is losing on my part, and that is the way of a type of a complex change within me in a particular organization. Means if I am strict enough by the some of the bureaucratic bossing system, and this is under this my performance is degraded, and I am not cope up with the different criteria of situations. That is the negative point of Weber's ideal bureaucratic theory or Weber's ideal bureaucratic approach. It means only one boss is there, and they are imposing some of the rules, regulation, division of work, specialized of work to their members. That is enough of a one line theory of bureaucracy approach of a particular classical theory. Another one is the another part of a classical theory is administrative theory. Here administrative theory is developed by the Henry Foyle, and who is also a director of a mining of a particular company, mining company in France. He has described some of the functional approaches. He has described some of the process. It means he said every business in a particular organization, they are interlinked with each other. It means some technical, commercial, financial, security, accounting, administration. It means in a particular organization there are different departments are there, different departmental managers are there, and the department managers can look out the department in there. Some of the skill requirements are also necessary, and that type of little attention by this thinker. It means the departmental manager has look out the particular department, and that elements to or that level of direction to forecast, plan, organize, command, and coordinate and control. Plan for the future. Organize the particular task. Commanding, it means task will be completed through commanding, and coordinating, there is a harmony is necessary, and controlling, that type of approach is necessary through the particular type of administrative theory by the Henry Foyle. But a basic difference between Weber theory and Foyle theory is some Weber theory and Henry Foyle theory is only one difference. Weber theory is a bureaucratic approach, and but Foyle theory is only based on 14 principles, and as well as they are only focusing the departmental heads and look out of the particular department, and it is expected to use the manager under different circumstances also, and that is called as the administrative theory of management, that is called as a functional approach of management, and that is called as one type of they are laying the foundation stone of a particular department. In present day world, we are encountered with such type of issues like what Foyle has believed on that time period. Another theory is the scientific management theory. It is also one part of classical theory of approach. Under scientific management theory, there is a F. Taylor in 1892-1930. They are more focusing. And they are F. Taylor. They are focusing only the scientific management theory, like as a they are focusing on the how the worker will be best suited to perform. It means training is necessary, and they are more focusing their responsibility also. They are more focusing on the cooperation also. So they are more focusing. There are different techniques of scientific management. What are the techniques? Time study is necessary. It means within a stipulated time period you have to perform the task. It means we have to analyze, we can measure the time only. And motion study, the moment you performing the job, means close observation to movements required to perform the jobs. It means that is the elimination of wasteful motions. That is the elimination of ideal time period. And this is the best way of doing the job. Standardization of the tool is necessary, means equipment, machinery, good working condition to the employees. Means the working condition is one part under the scientific management. Means good working condition or incentive wages plan. There are different plans are there. Another one is supervising machines. Some specialist foremen should be there. These are the issues undertaken of a classical theory of scientific management. One is Weber by the bureaucracy theory or bureaucratic theory. Another one is Foyle. That is another one is managerial responsibility theory and administrative theory. And third one is the scientific management theory by the F. Taylor. This is the only three theories of classical theory under the management. Another, my dear students, another is neoclassical theory. If you talk about neoclassical theory, different school of thoughts, they are more focusing the neoclassical theory. What they are focusing? Now they are focusing through the different Elton Mayo and FG Berger and William Dixon. They are involved in the particular type of neoclassical theory. What they are focusing? They are focusing only the Hawthorne studies. They are more focusing the physical environment at a workplace do not have any material impact on efficiency of work. It means they are focusing that physical environment is not necessary and work team is necessary. Psychological need is necessary. Social interaction is necessary and motivation is necessary. It means they are developing a new theory that is called as a modern theory, and that modern theory is developed under a different approaches in the year of 1938, 1940, 48 and 1957 also. Which means they are more focusing with the collection of views of different thinkers, only more focusing of psychologically need of the employees. You can study the mind of a particular employee. Another one is system theory. It is also developed by the MP Follett and Cluster Bernard, and they are more focusing over elaborated with how the complex organization will be evolved in a cybernetic way. In this particular situation, the system should be there. System means some rules, some regulation, some subsystem is there. They are divided into one organization is divided into three subsystems: technical subsystem, social subsystem, power subsystem. Technical subsystem means these are the some of the members who are more technical in their skill set. They are performing in a particular organization. Social subsystem, some social satisfaction to the members through which the particular organization can be performing well. Power subsystem means exercising of powers which is influenced by the individual. It means There is a system is there, subsystem is there, organization as a unit, organization as an entity to perform a better way. Another theory is contingency theory. If you talk about contingency theory, it is also called as a situational theory. And contingency theory in present day world, in a particular situation, what the organization can do or what the particular manager can perform in a particular situation. Suppose pandemic situation is arises, the production is closing down, and how the organization will be performing well in this particular situation. That all situational factors to be more focused or more undertaken in a particular circumstances, particular time, and that particular contribution in the best attainment of management objective. Another theory is modern theory of organization. If you talk about modern theory, there is a resources are there, material, equipment, human resource, financial, informational, technology, and managerial abilities there. What type of manager? Planning, organizing, leading, controlling, and what outcomes is come? Now production, services, either profit, either loss, either employee satisfaction, or that type of inputs, transpersonal process, output, feedback, result. These are the overall part of a component of a organizational system. It means input to transformational process through output and feedback and result. And we can more focus on result only. The result can be produced in terms of services, in terms of products, in terms of profits also. My dear students, and last part of the particular class is organizational structure, unit 3. If you talk about organizational structure, structure means it is a relation between the authority and responsibility. Structure means there are various positions in the organization. If you see in a CEO is there and some deputy manager is there, under deputy manager there are different type of managers are there, and under managers there are different section officers are there. There are different way the particular organization, well, you may call it as it is a organizational chart, you may call it as it is a job task pyramid, or you may call it as it shows the authority and responsibility in relation between various position in the organization. Position means they are looking out, they according to their skill set, they are looking out their department. So that I am already stated in previous slides, organization is both dynamic and static. Dynamic means it can be changed according to the time. Static means it can be stable within the situation. Yeah, means according to the in a particular light of changes in the business environment, the authority and responsibility, the relationship with the plant relationship also changes. But what are the significance? That significance of structure is necessary to proper balancing, proper allocating of responsibility, authority, clear-cut authority relationship, encouraging the growth and making technological improvement also. But there are different type of organizational structures are there. In your book, you see there are line organization, there staff organization is there, line and staff organization there, functional structures are there. Under functional structure, manufacturing department, marketing, finance. Under manufacturing, marketing, mechanical, electrical, advertising. Under marketing, advertising, sales. Under finance, accounts, audit department is there. Divisional structure is also there. Divisional structure means according to the product, according to the territorial. If you talk about HUL, Hindustan Unilever Limited, their product range is different. Different means they are more focusing over the FMCG product, they are more focusing on some other type of product. And if you talk about territorial, it means east, west, north, south regions are there. Adaptive structure is there, projected organization, matrix organization. These are the some of the organizational structure way they presenting in the we are focusing the in the particular world. Another one is different dimensions. If you talk about dimensions in centralized way, it can be organizations are there. Means another one formalization, some activities, rules, procedure, instructions, specified written, formal written is a high level delegation authority is necessary, higher degree of department is necessary. Some complexity is also there. It means it refers to differences among the jobs units also. Another one is organizational design. If you talk about organizational design, it means it refers to process of coordinating. Design means here there are three distinct school of designing the organization. Already I am discussed in a classical theory, neoclassical theory. In a classical theory, bureaucratic, administrative, and scientific classical theory. Max Weber, Taylor, Foyle, these are the formal hierarchy of the particular clear-cut set of rules and specialization of the labor. Another one is neoclassical theory. It is represented by the organizational scholar by such as a different type of Marger, Likert scale is there. But question is how the employees are satisfied with these type of organizations. And they are the classical theory I have already stated so that I am overplaying the particular slides. But in a classical theory, there is an under the bureaucratic theory is also there, and some of the classical organization is also there. Simple structure organization is there, flat type of organization there, vertical levels are there, or employees of one individual in decision making authority is also centralized. Means one authorities can centralize their take part in the decision making. And matrix structure is also there. Matrix is an area of horizontal and row. It means what is matrix? It is a horizontal row and vertical column. Means we can understand the functional organization, different forms of departmentation. That type of matrix is called as that type of matrix way of presenting the organizational structure is called as a matrix structure. Another one is some Robbins also described in other way. The organization are there, team structure, virtual organization is there. Virtual organization means through network, through modular organization, and through outsourcing, different specialization, in coordinating the work activities. And some boundaryless organization is also there. Boundaryless means it is you can no need of control the particular span of control their authority and response. Their departments is empowered with their teams. Means they are more job task oriented work they can do. And two extreme models are also there, and mechanistic models also there. Means and organic models are there. In major feature of organic model is so hierarchical and so cross-functional teams is there, and some high participation in decision making is there. And last part of my topic and today's class is for concept of organizational effectiveness. But the question is here, effectiveness means better way of organization, better structure of the organization. Better structure, how you called as a better structure? If the employees are satisfied, if the customer is satisfied, if the organization is profitable, and if the organization is so innovative. For the best example is Nokia. In present day world, Nokia is nowhere, and Samsung is the number one market in not only the mobile but also in electronics sector. Why? Only the new innovative technology they are adopting and they are introducing the Android technology. Means new location, new product. How the customer will be satisfied? How the organization will be profitable? This is the question mark of a particular type of structure in an organization. That is called as effectiveness. If you talk about effectiveness, managerial policies, practices is necessary. First of all, top level practices is necessary. Strategy is there, leadership is there, decision making should be there, reward system, communication to the lower level manager should be there, and environmental characteristics is there, and employee characteristics should be there, skill. Now the government is also focusing skill, reskill, and upskill. Why it is needed? This is needed to only perform their task in a better way so that organizational effective can success. Another one is goal, motives, attitude, value. Value means undertaken of a particular employee, and organizational characteristics is there, and their structure should be changed, technology should be adopted, and the size should be changed. But there are some of the benefits of organizational effective. But in this pandemic disruption period, you see there are a behavior of a employee is so much changed. The business need is changed, and employee morale is sustained, and they can maintain their productivity in a better way. And right employee, talented employee should be retained. Or if the organization is not retained, not focusing such type of issues, the organization may failure. For example, there are different organizations. If you talk about the Rahul Mehul Choksi, you see what kind of particular organization is. If you talk about Nokia, if you talk about some like some other persons, those who are flew in a certain period into the foreign countries, some involved with the embellishment of cash. So these are some of the talented people should be retained, talented right employees should be retained, and employee objective reward system should be adopted, like as the ESOP, employee stock option plan policy. Now the some of the companies are issuing the ESOP scheme because they say our employees are the right hand of task of a total successful organization. That is called as the alignment to the business goal. My dear students, these are the some of the issues which are I am focusing in today's class. Block 1 of a MCO-1, block 1, and now it is the time for question answer session. If any questions you have, you can ask me. I am stopping my slides, and my dear students, if any question you have, you can ask me in the or you can put through in the chat box also. Hello, any question? Hello everybody, any question you have, you can put through chat box. Yes, Saubhagya, I hope Saubhagya asked me matrix structure organization. Exactly. What is matrix? In a mathematical diagram, you see the matrix. There are some of the rows and columns are there. In a particular organization, there are different departments also there. Like as a top to bottom level. And you put this type of rows and column, their departmental heads are there. This is called as the matrix structure of organization. It means it is a only clubbed of horizontal and vertical scheme of the particular organization way. Or any question? My dear students, I am also sharing in your WhatsApp group of PPT, PowerPoint presentation. I am sharing one question from Purendra Behera. Sir, can you share the presentation? Yes, my dear students, in a WhatsApp group, I can send you my PPT for the today's class. In the next class, same time at morning 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., MCO-1 block number 2 we have to discuss in a better way. And now I am closing. Thank you, Sobhagya Khatua. Thank you, sir. Now I am closing my recording. Stop recording.